wanna take things slow, put my mind in cruise control.
Yo,
Added the joint all muted.
welcome.
Sí, señor.
Yo, man, listen. If you're listening to my voice right now, that can only mean one thing and one thing only. You are locked into the Cruise Control, baby. Here on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pod, iHeartRadio, anything that you could think of, the Cruise Control is on there. You already know what it is. My name is Dev Cruz. Sitting to my left, the boy Dave Cruz, and of course the man behind the camera,
Booty.
That's a childhood nickname. But Ben Tennyson, Benny Bronco from the block, Guantanamo Bay, Benjamin Button. Yep. Ben. Ben's behind the camera. Ben, what's up, cuz? How you feeling, man?
What's going on, yo?
Chilling.
Hey, what's good?
What's up? What's up, Dave? That's not how he sounds.
Yeah, it's That's how Benny sounds to me, for real. And I'm tired of it. Put some helium in your voice. Anybody got a helium in here that we can borrow?
Benny sound like he
What do you
just
sound like with helium?
that. You know what's crazy? That Benny sound like he just waking up.
It's only a little higher. You sound like me.
Nah, his voice is impervious to helium. He
That's
can't.
true.
He can't go. That's it right there.
You got a helium-proof voice.
You already know.
That's my man's Benny, though, man.
Just talk faster. You already know. That's what helium does.
Listen, man. Cruise Control.
Oh, and we got Alex in the building. Alex, give me a sound check from over there. There he is, yo. He made it on the pod. He's famous.
Alex is ready, and he got his Yeezys on too.
Ooh.
Them John's fire.
Yeah, what you got on there?
Oh, I got the new.
The Puerco 3s. John's disgusting.
I got the pause on PAWZs. These it's the nighttime pod. You feel me? It's like 4 a.m. right now. We're recording this joint at the crack of dawn. I'm tired.
That's why I got my bonnet. I gotta keep my curls right.
We sitting here, sleepy as hell. But you know,
we rolls underneath this.
We always do the pod for you guys. We want to make sure we get an episode out every week. We're going to stay consistent because we love you guys. But with saying that, Dave, we got to go back to last week's or 2 weeks ago's top 5. Mm-hmm. It was top 5.
Last week was a special one.
Yeah, last week was all for the white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did like a collaborative. It was me, you, and Benny.
Yes, sir.
We jointly made our decision on what the who the top 5 greatest whites were gonna be.
It wasn't joint because I got voted out and I don't understand.
Yeah, but it was democratic. You don't know nothing about democracy.
But anyway, 2 weeks ago we did the top 5 songs to get you into the mood. Ben had a great
Hotly
song.
debated.
Ben had a great song. By the way, let's start off right there. Benny's song choice was tough. People were
He lit
saying
the streets on fire. It was all this love making happen right after.
as soon as he played that song, right?
Because of his song.
It's mad weird thinking like we know people who listen to this pod.
Yeah, I was like, anybody who came up to me was like, yo, that was a great song. I'm like,
I fall.
I mean, he was doing it. That was porking.
Yo, it was oink time. It was boink the oink because of Benny's song, Rennie Aphrodite, man. He was in his bag.
It's Cupid's arrow. That's what I shoot.
Cupid's But no, people voted in, and my win streak has come to an end. I'm just gonna say it just like that. Dave
Play
took.
change clothes again.
I can't. You put my. Just me. That sucks.
I won again. Wow.
Suck my
What a
balls.
surprise.
Well, no, I think that was Dave's first win in a while, right? In about a month or so.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen. It could be a month, 6 weeks. I don't care. All it proves is that I know love and love making. The sheets be shaking when I get to bacon.
We can only prove Dave made
And
love
it be
once.
smelling like bacon.
He only got one baby. That's the one time he made love. That's all we could prove.
That's actually the only time. My first.
My first time making love, you had a baby. That's
tough.
crazy.
Batting 1,000.
But no, shout out to Dave,
So
man.
I get to pick what's going on this week.
This week, Dave gets to pick the order of the top 5 this week. And Dave, you know what? Jumping into today's episode, that first clip that I played for you, a lot of people might not know this. I was laughing, in the background, but that clip
what was that?
Was an AI generated commercial, a pizza commercial. So some guy went on, was it ChatGPT or one of those other AIs and just said, make me a pizza commercial. And that was it, what it was created. Pepperoni Hug Spot was the name of it. Now, Dave,
I think I could tell because the beginning it was like, do you want best pizza
of life?
Of life or something. It sounded unnatural.
Yeah, that joint was hilarious though.
Do you know what AI stands for?
Allen Iverson. Huh? I thought it. What does it stand for? Oh no, artificial intelligence.
Okay,
come on, man. I
have to check with him, Benny.
I've been on this wave.
I have to just double check because I don't know.
I've been on this wave.
He might have been out of school that day.
There was no lesson on AI, man.
Okay.
I'm hot on this joint. So AI made that commercial, and that's been a hot button topic. A lot of people are talking about AI possibly taking over different industries. We see the commercial being made by AI. People have been making, doing their homework and their tests using AI. People have been putting out like memos to their jobs using AI. Oh, what's wrong, Poppy?
You got pajamas on. I'm yawning. What you want me to do?
It's the nighttime pod, baby. He's tired as hell. So people have been so people have been making a fuss over this AI stuff. So with that being said, eventually it was going to get into the music industry, right? So Timbaland, one of our favorite producers, guy who we talk about on the show a long time. We could talk about Timbaland for hours. All the beats he's made for people. He had an interesting take on this.
All the boots he's made.
All the boots he's made. He had an interesting take on this. So I'm going to play the clip of Timbaland talking about using AI in music, but also testing it out for us and showing us by using a Biggie Smalls AI voice. So let me play that for you guys.
I got a solution. I'm working on it.
This is Timbaland talking?
This is Timbaland.
Beneficial to everybody. But in the meantime, I got to share something I've been working on because I always wanted to do this and I never got a chance to. I always wanted to work with Big and I never got a chance to. Until today, it came out right. Play.
Not a pimp, but I keep the trick up my sleeve. Rolling my sip and fuck around and get the big seed. Got her in my palm, she won't be my next please. Look up, cheese, it ain't like me, it's in me. Keep all my gold so glowing when I'm grinning. Cooking packets on my canine, that's my shimmy. Garbage rapper dropping trash, that's what I am mixing. My man don't give a gift, she said it's not giving. If you want to smoke, I gotta keep a hot chimney. See how you pop smoke, young dog pot mixing. A lot of air.
Fire. That was fire.
Yeah, that joint is actually tough, yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, yum, 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 yum.
So all right, that was fire. I gotta say, I was against. I was against the idea. All right, thoughts. So thoughts. That was AI Biggie Smalls.
Computer generated.
Yes.
Somebody got to write those lyrics though. Are we saying the AI wrote the lyrics? And had the flow. So the flow was kind of crazy.
Yeah, because but I don't even know how to react. It was just crazy to see a Timbaland beat with Biggie. Like, it's just something that people think about a lot when you're a fan of hip hop. Kind of taking your favorite artists from different generations. And
I'm a little surprised that he did that.
But what's your initial reactions to it? Is it fire or what? Like,
so we reacting to the track.
Just to the track, and then I'm gonna go into the story a little bit deeper because Timbaland doubled down on this later on. But just first initial listens, like, what we thinking, fellas? Like, is this fire? Do we need this?
Yeah, the game is missing this right now.
I thought the thing that popped into my head was like anytime I hear anything Biggie related, whether it's a unreleased verse or something, I'm like, damn, what would he have sounded like if he was still alive? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, one, how would he have aged with hip hop? So how would he have grown and adapted? Mm-hmm. But then also, what would it sound like if Big was just Big now, like hopping on tough beats and doing little features here and there?
Right.
I guess kind of similar to like what Andre 3000 does now. Like every time he just does a guest verse, he fries it up.
That's true.
So it always makes me wonder. When I heard that, I'm like, damn, like what would he say? Because I think the lyrics were making some more recent references.
Yeah, because he definitely shouted out
something like
Dolph and Nipsey.
Yeah,
at the end,
Pop Smoke, and then he said something about "is giving."
Yeah.
Which is what the kids say now, like Alex. It's giving strawberry sprinkles.
It's strawberry frinkles.
Oh man,
what kind of donut
I got excited when I talked about a donut.
So, as you guys could, imagine, there was mad backlash to what Timberland released. People were saying that, one, you have a bunch of new artists that you could be bringing up. You could possibly find.
You could have gave that beat to us.
Right. David would have crushed that joint.
I'd have crushed it.
Strawberry flinkles.
No, but for real, I can rap for real.
So people were saying,
Why Ben was putting that face? He didn't want to make eye contact with me.
Because he don't want to tell you the truth.
I'm tough.
You got bars.
Thank you.
Sometimes,
you see?
All right. I'm going to get 2 AI co-hosts.
So that'd be crazy. Just 2 laptops. Instead of me and Benny. So no, people were getting upset. They're saying you got a lot of new artists that you can bring out on your beats. Mm-hmm. People were saying there's a lot of current artists who are, you got Kendrick and J. Cole and Drake and people who are already tough. Like you could just put them on this beat, let them grow, let them be best.
Right.
And then on top of that, people are saying Biggie's dead. Like kind of let the man rest himself. We understand that you want him on a beat, but kind of let the man rest. Like it is what it is. He had his career. Let's move on. Let's do different things. Let's grow. So Timberland responded in saying that I'm gonna make a new way of creating and generating money with less cost. Mm-hmm. So he says, I'm already here. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna lead the way on this. So he's saying that.
So he kind of doubled down.
Basically. He kind of doubled down on it. He's basically saying that AI filters are cheaper, mm-hmm. and they can make them about $26 billion for the music industry, because when you're combining again older rappers who have passed away and putting them on newer beats, mm-hmm. it's kind of what everybody dreamed of and what everybody wanted. We always talk about what if Biggie and Pun was on a track together. We always talk about what if Pharrell was able to produce for a Tupac or something like that. And now that could finally happen. And Timberland wants to bring it to the front doorstep. So he's talking about possibly making albums of it. And he even says at the end of it that
so he's talking about combining.
Right.
AI generated.
Did I say combining?
No, follow me. He's talking about combining AI generated voices of legends with current beats.
Yeah.
What a combination.
Y'all happy in this Oh, really?
I just hit a nigga in the head with a ooga booga wooga. That bitch suck my dick, it's all like ooga booga booga.
I'm trying to read the joint and look at the camera at the same time.
No, come on, we get it. He's saying he wants to lead the way on doing this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make bread off of this.
Yes.
Okay, one big problem.
What's that?
We gonna know it's AI generated.
Okay.
I don't want to hear a Biggie AI generated verse. As cool as that sounded, I'm not bumping that. I'm not driving on the street listening to It's Giving. That's what we're gonna call the track because there's no other name for it.
So you wouldn't want to hear a Biggie?
No, because then there's 2 problems with it. One,
okay,
I think just in general, like if you are pure about music, that's not gonna fly with you. You're just gonna be like,
right,
that's not real. So it will never carry the same legitimacy of a real track. Mm-hmm. The second thing is, where does the line stop? Because you start doing AI generated lyrics, next thing you know, they're gonna mix that with the holograms, and now we're gonna see Biggie doing
Biggie doing that. What's that dance called?
I just want to rock. Yada yada yada.
Biggie.
I don't want to see a Biggie hologram like. That's weak.
I don't know, man. If you're gonna produce music like that, that was kind of tough.
Nah, that's weak.
Come on, man. Isn't it about what the industry could bring, the new stuff that's coming along in the industry? Why can't we just be cool with what he's bringing? Is it too corny for y'all? Like, what's up?
No, the beat was fire, and
Well, it's a Timbo beat, yeah.
the Biggie flow was nice, but at the end of the day, man, you gotta the music gotta be real,
Right.
You know what I mean?
So y'all
It's like
what?
it's like wearing a knockoff jersey versus authentic. Like there's just something about the authentic part of it that you're like, this is more real. I just, yeah, I feel different if I have on like an authentic jersey. You know, it got the stitch lettering versus a John from Foreman Mills that say Eagles on the back in the name part.
00 no no name.
Like it feels different.
And
How do you disagree with this?
it's because I would understand if that wasn't tough. Like that, to me, that was actually good. Like you said, it was a good flow. I'm a fan of music in general. So it's just like, I don't care if somebody else wrote it and they just use Biggie's voice. It sounds good. Did you guys hear the Kanye stuff that people were doing with the AI?
Well, some of them sound pretty bad.
Some of them do. Yeah. Like
I
that.
think it depends on the generator or whatever. And
Like that commercial I played, it sounded like a pizza commercial, but you could tell that there was something wrong with it just by the direction that the AI was using and stuff like that. But when you hear something like that, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff out there with Kanye AI voice, you know, doing different country songs that actually sounds fire, just singing different songs in general, rapping different songs just in his voice. It actually works out. Here's what I'm saying. I don't.
if you could bring one thing back that could be AI generated for you, what would it be? One artist, one.
Just a person you're talking about, like an artist?
Yeah.
If I could bring one artist back that could be AI generated, Pun. I would bring Big Pun back.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, I seen that one coming.
Who you gonna say, Banks? Who y'all gonna say?
Oh, what you gonna say, Benny?
Nah, I would like to see Pun too.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all both gonna bring back AI Pun? Is he gonna be skinny?
No, he's gonna be fat AI Pun. Like he's gonna be
400 pounds of
400
hologram.
gigabytes on a computer.
Yo, that's,
Just take up a whole.
sorry, that joke hit me late. That's hilarious.
Just take up a
A
whole.
fat AI is just a lot of gigabytes.
That's a good one. Take up all the space on the computer.
I would
man.
go with AI Mozart. Mozart me down.
This boy.
AI style. It's giving.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
For what? Wasn't he? Did he talk?
Nah, he dropped a lot of music. He dropped enough music, I would say.
But I need more.
AR,
Injected into my veins.
AR Mozart. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
because when I go to sleep, I listen to Mozart. And I'm in my jammies right now, so
it's giving.
it's giving Mozart. It's giving sleepy time.
Yo, can you play that joint one more time?
Yeah, of course, man. Again and again. That's on
A lot
fire.
of cardboard start breakdancing.
Then he said he want more. He want more of this. Let me play it.
To do this, and I never got a chance to. I always wanted to work with Big, and I never got a chance to.
Never got a chance.
Until today, it came out right. Play.
Breathe, not a pimp, but I keep the trick up my sleeve. Roll my slip and fuck around and get your big seed. Got her in my palm, she won't be my man's queen. Look up, cheese, it ain't like me, it's in me. Keep all my gold so glowing when I'm grinning. Cooking cabbage on my canine, that's my shimmy. Garbage rappers dropping trash, that's what I am mixing. My man don't give a gift, she said it's not giving. If you want to smoke, I gotta keep a hot chimney. See how you pop smoke, young dog pot mixing. A lot of air.
That's fire though, bro.
I could hear, it sounds like
It's
a Rick
easy,
Ross
you
flow.
are.
Like a Rick Ross flow.
Yeah, it does sound like a Rick Ross flow.
That is something too that like now you could probably like steal somebody's flow using AI and then
Easy.
using that voice.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people are talking about when it comes to this AI stuff in performing arts. Is like you can really make bank. I think I had heard
My fault.
recently that some artists had their stuff had leaked but the leak was actually just an AI
John
generated song.
So let me ask y'all a question.
People making bread off that.
Let me ask y'all a question. Both of you guys seem against AI. Is there a place in the industry in general, any industry that AI can work and kind of boost that industry that you would accept? Or is it just you think it should just be human? Because don't forget, the writers thing is all because of AI, that people are saying that AI is going to eventually take over the writer stuff. So why pay them now when you know in a few years AI is just going to be writing all the scripts to your favorite shows? So don't pay the writers now. Just wait until that develops more and then use that. So like,
yeah, I don't know how. I also don't know. I think I struggle a little more to figure out how AI writing is gonna come off, because I don't know. I guess I can't say until I see something and then somebody tells me later, oh, that was written by AI, the whole script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that one's a little harder for me to.
Well, does it work with anything? What can you think of something that it works with? Cruise control, AI cruise control would be tough. Podcasting, music.
They've already done the fake podcasting already, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a whole Joe Rogan talking to some. I forget who he was talking to, but Joe Rogan was talking to somebody, and it was all AI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does Joe Rogan talking to Poppy Lex, Dave? That's what you said. Is that what you said?
No.
I thought you said Poppy Lex.
No, I didn't say nothing. You must be hearing things.
Yeah.
I would say porn.
AI porn?
Mm-hmm.
How? Elaborate.
Just
good old fashioned porn.
just boinking.
But like writing the scripts to it?
Like a 1 and a 0, just a 1 going in a 0.
You got nothing going on, man.
I feel like for the writing portion of it though, for hip hop, like people got ghostwriters already. So it being AI generated, I don't think the lyrics are gonna matter too much, because we don't know who's writing what half the time anyway. But bringing those people back from the dead, it's a thin line it's a thin rope to walk on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes you just gotta let them die. Just put it straight like that. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
After he scratched his chin for 40 seconds.
Wow.
Let them die. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This just took.
I mean, they
took a dark turn.
they contributed enough. You know what I mean? And
let Biggie die.
Bringing them back from the dead is gonna be for the very small portion of hip hop fans that actually understand and care about the history of hip hop.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Put it to bed. You know, it's a thin sheet to lay on.
I will
Put
say
it to
that
bed.
the aspect of hip hop, hate this bull. The aspect of hip hop is a big part of it is a writer or artist being a lyricist and writing their own stuff. Drake got a lot of flack when it came out that he wasn't writing his own stuff, deservingly so. But it was a big thing. So with that being said, these artists obviously aren't writing their own stuff. They have people who are like David. You asked that question before. It is like somebody writing it into the AI thing and then like them delivering it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. It's like, because I seen a video of a guy doing that and he used the Kanye filter and he just wrote lyrics and put it over a beat. Same thing happened with a Drake and the Weeknd song where somebody wrote the lyrics and put it over a beat.
And we should move on. But so that was also what you're saying is that's a filter. So somebody actually got on a mic and recorded saying those lyrics in a Biggie flow, and then the AI John just produced the voice sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still agree
think
with
that takes
Benny.
away from it. Yeah.
I think there's a thin line that says on a thin rope with this topic, and I don't think you can combine dead people with new music. Combining the two, there's a thin space between it.
I think me and Benny's weights combined is your weight.
Where's the boo? Is there a boo?
He's met
down. What else we got there?
Dave, listen, we're gonna move on from this AI stuff. I gotta bring a story to you and Benny, right?
Yo, clean your glasses. I can't keep looking at you.
Clean these joints for me.
Thank you, I'll do it. What the heck?
You got to use the bottom of your shirt because that's where the most space is at. So
That's not funny. No more laughing aloud for any of the rest of the time.
thank you.
Before I combined my fist with your face. Handing out AI puños all day. It's giving.
So listen. I got to bring a story to you guys, right? We're gonna help somebody out that I know. We're gonna give them some.
This is about Dev.
It's not about me. I can promise you it's about me because it's about relationships. I haven't been in one in like 10 years, so I can guarantee it's not about me.
Yo, stop doing that. Yo, nobody care.
So why you?
We over here getting cheeks. Right? You not. But don't keep saying it. You're not gonna get no pity cheek. Anybody listening right now?
Looking like this?
Anybody listening right now? Don't give Dev no cheeks off this. I haven't had a girl in 10,000 years. Oh,
I didn't ask for.
I don't know what a breast feels like.
I felt many breasts in my life, Dave. Shut up.
Now he's a
chicken breast.
Yeah.
All the breasts. Listen, can I say what I gotta say? Yeah, I type in breasts on the AI simulator.
10 gigabytes of breast.
All right, listen. I got a story, Dave. So I'm gonna keep them. I'll keep obviously keeping people anonymous here. But
his name rhymes with Kevin.
I had a friend come up to me and tell me this story about their current dating life, right?
Okay.
So this friend of mine is seeing somebody, but then somebody else from the past showed back up
From his life or the person that he's seeing's life?
From his life.
Okay.
Right? So he's like, yo, Dev, listen, I'm seeing somebody right now and, I'm really into this person, but somebody in my past who I was serious with and then we kind of, something happened and we fizzled out. They now came back in.
They spun the block
and it's looking to get real serious. So I was like, you know what? See what happens, kind of test both out, see what you're dating right now. And that's what dating is. Dating is just seeing what's it all about, seeing who you connect with more, and let me know what happens, right? So the person, 2-3 weeks pass by, the person comes back up to me. Yo, Dev, I just want to update you on what happened. I was like, all right, cool, what happened? So the person from my past, I'm leaning a little bit more towards them. I'm kind of rekindling and I'm connecting with that person a lot more. That person told me to go to the current person that I'm talking to now and cut it off with them. But they asked to be waiting outside of the building that I was cutting it off with the person so I can see them when they're finished. So they asked, the girl asked the guy, said, cut it off with the person that you're currently talking to. And I want you to go meet them in real life. Say they met at like a Dave & Buster's or something. I don't know. Go meet them in real life.
Of course, that's where we all meet.
Go meet them in real life at a park or something. I want you to cut it off with that person. But I'm going to be waiting outside of the building because I want to see you and I want them to see me and you walk out to see that you're now with me. And the person did it.
The boy did it?
No way, yo.
So the boy did it. So the boy went in, broke up, walked outside, went with the other John, right? So then, let me finish, right? It's not over.
Okay.
So the person said, whatever.
Whole world we live in.
It's a crazy cold world. So the person said, look, I did that, broke up with her, went with the other girl, went home later that night and just like sat with it. And I was like, you know what? That's kind of weird. That's kind of mean.
This is the guy.
There's a guy saying that he's like, you know what, I sat with a Dev. I was like, that's kind of messed up of me to do this. That is kind of like a power trip on the other person to like be wanting to be waiting there for me to break up. So I said, you know what? Nah, F that. I'm not going to do that. So I called the girl right away, the second girl, and was like, I'm not going to do that. You're trying to get me on some power trip. I don't work like that. I'm not going to run that way. I'm done with you. Boom. Hung up. Broke up with the past girl, and then called the current girl up and said, we back together. I'm getting with you. And now they're together again.
She went back with him. Wow.
What?
Yo, true story. This was exactly told to me. So
What did you say?
So the person was asking me like, you know, what do you think? And I'm like, I do agree with you. That is kind of a power trip. I never heard somebody wanting to wait for me to break or wait for somebody to break up with me outside of the Dave and Buster's. Come out with a stuffed doll after getting so many tickets and give it to me, and then like be waiting there with their arm out like this so I could carry them away to our next venture. I said that is kind of a power trip. This guy, it's gonna lead to things later on. If you would have stood with this girl, it would have led to things later on in your relationship.
Yeah.
You feel me? It would have led to this girl wanting more power trips or telling you what to do and all that. And then I said, on the other hand, though, I'm an honest person. I was like, the other person's kind of weak too for
going back to
accepting you that quickly.
Yeah, he should have been alone.
He should have been by himself.
They both had rights to reject him.
That was in 24 hours though. Like broke up with the girl inside, and then within 24 hours got back with her.
Oh man.
Now I didn't ask if he told the other girl like, you know, like this is what happened. You know, this is kind of.
He had to. There's no way he just calls her like, yeah, I was kidding.
So you think he went to the current girl and was like, yeah, like my past girl came into my life. Like I had to, you know, she said
That's what makes it even nuttier, because if he told her, hey, listen, she put me up to this. She wanted me, like I was rekindling something with an ex, and she wanted me to break it off with you and then be there so that you could see that we were like together. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't feeling her. I realized how wrong that was, and I feel like I'm meant to be with you.
Right.
And she should have just slapped him at that point.
Through the phone? AI slap?
She should have sent them an AI slap. Because no, you don't get to pull that off.
That's crazy.
He's white.
Made no sense. I said it's gonna keep it anonymous. I'm gonna keep it anonymous.
What mountains are he from? Caucasus Mountains?
I'm gonna have to say yes.
Nah,
but you're not answering that.
You want me to be honest? It was a Spanish person.
Oh, mira. I know.
He brave as shit.
It was all Spanish. It was all Spanish work.
And the girls too?
It was all Spanish work.
Dang.
Never in my life, bro. That sounds like a horrible scene in a Lifetime movie.
It was all Spanish
That's
work.
a Tubi movie. That's a Tubi joint.
Them Tubi Jones be
Man, I would have just walked away halfway through the story.
You wouldn't even listen to the whole story?
That's stupid. First of all, you taking up my lunch. I'm trying to eat these 6 wings I got left over from the night before. You taking up my lunch break.
Right.
You know. And it's stupid. Like, I could just tell the stupidity. I would have stopped him and been like, get to the end of this. What happened? He would have told me what happened, and then I would have walked away. Because who does this?
So, Benny,
and I kind of want to meet the John that went back with him.
I need Benny's opinion, because you come from like a far, like I don't believe half of the stuff David be saying. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I think David would sit there and listen. Nandito, are you sure this is? I don't think Dave's the type of boy to be like, I'm out this John, you a weirdo, and I just dip. Like, that's not him. He's not that type of guy to do that.
Yeah, I agree with Dave on this one though. I would have been out. There's no reason to stick around after that, yo.
You talking about
out this John, you a weirdo.
But Benny says it differently.
Yeah, I'm out this John, you a weirdo. We say the same thing.
So wait,
the same language.
So time out. Y'all would have left. Y'all talking about me. I should have left the conversation.
No, I guess to be specific, because you're taking me literally. What I'm saying is, I would have, in the moment, really told the guy, this sounds ridiculous. Like, I would have expressed to him, this is nuts. I don't know where your brain was with this whole situation. I don't know where their brain was, but y'all could go do that over there, because that just sounds ridiculous. That's what I would have told him. I would have expressed to him how crazy this all sounds.
And mind you, I didn't give y'all this little tidbit, but the reason that the first guy, the OG guy from the past, was a person of the past, was because she had said that she wanted to be, like, she didn't want to be tied down to one person. So that's why
she wanted to be polyamorous.
She want to be in there, poppy-namorous. Be popping it for a real one. She want to be, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to be in her bag. You get it? She told her straight up. She was like, "Look, I'm not trying to be tied down. Like, I'm trying to be in these streets.
I want my cake and eat it too.
Yeah, I want somebody to eat my cake." That's exactly what they were saying. So that's why they was an OG person in the past, and then they came back and was like, "All right, I'm done hoeing. It's time to get it going." And that's what happened. And then they gave him a chance, and then it was like, break up with the John right now in front of me, record her crying.
Have you seen that?
We're gonna watch the video and have sex with it.
Have you seen that video where the Mexican boy was singing to his girl from
and she
outside?
was chewing the boy?
No. The boy walked out from the door while he was singing, and he started crying, but he still finished the song.
Yeah, I seen
You
that.
seen that? That's what they remind me of.
That's crazy. I seen that John too. That's embarrassing.
This is exactly what that story reminds me of.
But how do people get so much power in a relationship though? Cause he did it. That's what I'm saying, y'all. This is what's getting me is like, what would make somebody do that? Would y'all do that?
Hell no.
Right, but like, what's the power? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't understand. Is it a combination of the?
You know what I realized about people? I think there's people who they think a relationship is supposed to go a certain way. Like they see it fundamentally different than you. And you could tell them up and down all day, this is nuts, this is weird, this is not how I would do it. And for them, what you do doesn't make sense to them at all. Mm-hmm. Like I know people who they thrive off drama in their relationship. They don't think it's a healthy relationship if they're not arguing and throwing stuff across the house and storming out on each other. They leave each other every 2 weeks.
That's true.
And go stay somewhere else. Like that to them means, because that shows that we care about each other.
Passion.
That we'll argue and yell. Yeah. For me, I can't do yelling at all. If I have one argument, I'm dipping. Break up.
Dang. One argument?
I mean, like a bad one.
You need some arguments though in a relationship.
I did break up with a John. She argued with me one bad argument. I left. Like I can't do this
in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not about yelling and she threw it. I had a thing of bananas and she threw it across the kitchen. That was the last straw.
She threw bananas at you like Mario
Not
Kart.
At me, just across the kitchen.
Did you slip on it?
No. She didn't throw them backward behind her while we were chasing her. She just threw
She ate a mushroom and grew.
She just threw her fingers of bananas. Like
that's crazy.
They were still looped up together with the plastic on the top.
It was the little bananas or the regular size bananas?
It was regular.
She didn't throw the little
organic too. That was what made me madder.
That's crazy.
It was organic, so they like 37 more cents each.
They more expensive. Dang, is you throwing back?
No, I don't do that.
You had a banana fight.
I guess she thought that was showing her passion.
She wanted.
I don't care about don't.
She wanted you to jump across the table and kiss her.
Yeah. Oh, and then she walked out. She walked out the apartment.
And what, you locked the door?
I just sat there. I'm like, I hope she's okay. And then I waited like 10 minutes and I was like, you know what? Let me be like chivalrous. So I got in the car and sure enough, she had walked like, I don't know, like 4 blocks or whatever. And I was like, look, get in the car. I'll drive you home. Whole time I didn't talk to her. Pulled up to her crib and I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more.
Oh, that was the end of it.
Yeah. That night, because I can't do, like, to me, that was an example of, oh, now I know you're capable of this. So now that I know you have the capacity to do this and I'm not with the drama, that's done for me. But like I said, I know couples, I know people that every relationship they've been in is like that.
Yeah.
It's just tumultuous and then they're cool with it.
Tumultuous.
And I know how to spell it too.
I know what you about.
So for him, that might be what he thinks a relationship is supposed to be. That some girl's supposed to come in, sweep him off his feet, and when putting ultimatums like that to him, that works. That makes sense, because you asking what would we have done? Like, I couldn't put myself in his shoes. I can't. I wouldn't have allowed a John to tell me, yeah, I want to get with you, but like you're gonna have to do this.
So you would have
to go tell this girl you're done with her, and then I'm gonna be standing outside. I'm not. This is not punked.
Like, how was she standing outside waiting for him? She was on the wall like this or something. Like, was she watching through the window as he was like breaking
You're not gonna
up?
put me like in your scenario.
That's crazy.
Play it out.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's crazy.
Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Y'all have seen enough relationships around you where there's certain people that they just accept things that you would never accept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. To
be honest, I don't really waste too much time trying to access how they came to their decision or try to figure it out, because they're just those type of people actually don't end up gravitating much towards me.
Right.
At a minimum, it's like if they're family, then I'll see them when I see them at cookouts and parties and stuff like that. But if it's like an acquaintance, I'm most likely not even trying to be around you because I don't. What are we gonna talk about?
Bananas.
Like we don't got much in common. I'm not.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you something just based off of that story? So you said after that you kind of knew what she was capable of. What do you mean by like you knew that like bananas could then lead to like punches and like knives and stuff? Like she's gonna start throwing utensils at you?
No, not that it was.
Or like she's gonna get even crazier.
Gateway drug to bigger violences. It was that she thinks that's okay to do that.
To like throw.
And to me, that's unacceptable because that shows a level of disrespect or disregard that you have for me or our space, or just the respect, like in communication we have to each other. We should be able to communicate through stuff. I think you could definitely get annoyed in a relationship. You can get like frustrated. You can even have a moment where you like, yo, I gotta step out. I'm really upset. I gotta go take a breather, whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you start like throwing stuff and it's like punching the wall and all that,
did she make that noise?
She made that exact noise.
So she threw. Was it after she threw the bananas or during she threw the bananas? Like she said, or she just threw the bananas. And
why are you so fixated on the bananas?
Did they hit you?
No, it was across the room. I'm not answering no more questions about bananas tonight. That would be the last banana related question.
And banana, it hit the wall, then just slid down on the wall. You was mad. You wanted those bananas for work later too.
No, I had other fruit in the fridge.
You should have had a fruit fight. You should have threw an avocado at her.
It's the principle of it, dude.
Nah, I feel you though.
You know, like she was combining violence with love, and that's not. Those things don't go together.
That's what you don't like.
I'm all about love, baby.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I won the top 5 love songs last week.
Nah, get you in the mood.
I'm all about love, peace, harmony, sex.
You're a fiery person.
I'm a firecracker. Watch me spark.
Nah, I wanted to bring the topic up because that's one of the.
You a nut. You be wasting our time, but that was even listen to that story.
That was a good story. I think that was a good part to bring up. We got to figure your banana situation out. You feel
I already figured that out. I've since reconciled that.
No, but it's interesting because I'm pretty sure that's not the first time somebody who's listening in went through maybe a story like that, or a situation where some of us in here might have went through some crazy breakups, or some was crazy or weird that was kind of off-putting. You know what I mean? So it's just I wanted to bring that up just to give the person advice for those who out there who are listening. If somebody throws bananas at you, if somebody gives you an ultimatum,
he's not gonna let it go. Yeah.
Dave was playing the trumpet and she threw one into the
زاد الهوى في قلبي واصبح عاشقا لا ذنب لي بل كنت شؤون غيره ما عاد لي شيء بعمري غيره.
Oh my God. Nah, but what else, Dave? What else we got on topic, man? For those who's going through some crazy stuff, take the advice. Don't let nobody get over you on like that. All right, stand up for yourself.
Get some help.
What else we got on tap, Dave?
I want to talk about sports this week, Dave.
Okay.
We haven't talked about sports in a minute.
I'm with it.
And for anybody who watches our YouTube, last episode, I wore a hat.
It was blue, I think. Oh, it was this hat from our old.
I wore a hat. It had two numbers on it, 7 and 6.
Okay.
Because at the time, I was feeling hopeful about a 76ers potential victory in the NBA playoffs this year.
Okay.
And of course, right? Of course.
Of course.
They folded, lost game 6.
By how much? Like 28 or something like that?
At home. No, game 6 was the one that Tatum was playing terribly.
Yep.
And then in the 4th, he just went off. I think he had like 5 points or something the whole game.
Yeah, and then he had
like 18 in
the 4th.
4th or something. And then game 7, royally crapped the bed and lost by what?
It was like 30 something. It was like 88 to 118 or something like that. Yeah,
it was a blowout.
in Boston.
Yeah.
The most racist city in the world.
Yeah, it was 88 to 112.
We got Benny. Did you watch the game?
I tried to, but then I seen what was happening and I turned it off.
Yeah. Benny couldn't. He couldn't do it.
Nah.
There wasn't enough cleaning that could have got that.
Yeah, talk me through it, man. What happened?
All right. You want me to go in?
Yes, because we need to have a come to Jesus moment right now about these Sixers.
All right. First and foremost, 76ers. I don't want no more old heads on this team. What's up with this team getting 35 and above? We had like 4 or 5 of them on this team this year. All old head work with all this heart, but with no more no more knees. They not no more patella tendons. They can't jump high enough. They
You can't jump off heart.
They get right. Your heart's is in your chest, not your knees. So, God, if you want an old head, listen.
Yo, you make a good point. The Sixers always somehow find the guy who's like right past his prime.
But he got all the heart.
Like, I could run down the list. Like Chris Webber, they got him after his heyday.
Yep. Elton Brand was on the Sixers.
Elton Brand
at one point,
and he got like a max contract. That was the whole Philly Max thing.
Al Horford,
he came here. Al Horford, but then he somehow resurged in Boston, of course.
Who else?
Harden.
Harden, yeah.
Which we got to talk about him. We could probably talk
We'll
about
get into
him
that
in a couple minutes.
PJ,
Harold.
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell. Look,
the list goes on and on.
Look, Sixers.
Tony Kukoc.
Tony Kukoc. Listen,
Tony Sunshine.
Listen, Sixers. We know a bull, right? He's about like 53, right? He's a senior. He's our pop. He an old head with so much heart. His corner 3 crazy, right? Pop's corner 3 is crazy. Get rid of PJ Tucker. Hire our dad, right? He gonna hit those corner 3s. He not gonna run up and down the court as quickly. But you feel me? If you need a corner 3, Dave Cruz is the place to be. Because that's all I'm saying. If you want an old head, go to your local church. Go to the Rucker. Go to any basketball court anywhere. Go to LA Fitness. I guarantee you there's going to be an old head who could shoot a corner 3.
The Sixers went to the Rucker to recruit.
Like, pick up any old head. So first and foremost, Sixers, from the bottom of my heart, get rid of the old heads. Get a young boy. Get Ja Morant. Philly full of guns.
There's no way.
Philly full of guns, right? We all got guns on us right now.
That's true.
Right? I'll take this microphone cover off. It's a gun. Pause. Right? It's gun world up in this joint. Get Ja Morant. Get the boy Imani Bates. He's coming out of the draft. He a gun boy too. Get all the gun boys. Just get young boys with guns and heart. At least they got knees. At least they could jump for the ball. At least they got something to fight for. Get rid of all the old heads. That's my number one thing with the Sixers. I can't see it no more, Dave. I can't get into it anymore with these old heads on our team. That again, they full of passion.
When we gonna start pointing the finger at Embiid is the question.
That's a good question.
Let's talk about it. I'm only asking the good questions today.
I did the last segment.
He was the MVP of this year.
Okay.
And he folded when they needed him the most. He lost steam. He didn't seem engaged. He complained about not getting the ball in game 6, which I think is technically true, but I do think there's something to demanding the ball and being in the moment and telling your teammates, yo, I'm the MVP. Throw me the ball every play in these last 5 minutes or whatever. Like, to me, he came up small. And every year we've had an excuse for him built in. Oh, they broke his face. Oh, whatever. He's from Africa. He just started playing 3 years ago. He's just learning. He's tough now. He's learned. He's the MVP. He's learned. He's combined all different aspects of his game.
Yep.
Combining it into one great player. And he folded.
Right.
And I'll even go further and say, I know everybody wants to jump on James Harden for his performance, but James Harden did do 2 amazing games that won them 2 games that series.
Yep.
And I'm kind of noticing too, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but like with all the stars, there's very few that are actually being consistently productive anymore. So like Tatum, he'll have a game, he'll do 6 points. Then he'll have a game and do 51. Then he'll have a game, he'll do 12 points. Then he'll have a game and do 42. Like all these players, they're kind of having on and off nights, and nobody's being held to a standard of being super consistent. So that's fine. But if James Harden gave you 2 great games, Game 5 was a game they played well collectively. Game 6 and 7, or definitely 6 when they had to close it out, that should have been an Embiid statement game.
I agree.
He did have a double-double that game, but he should have had more.
Dev, you can't. Bro. No,
I get it.
Excuses.
Listen, I get it. I had this because I had this discussion yesterday with one of my friends because he said the same thing. He brought up like, at what point do you start looking at Embiid? Because my buddy was under the trade everybody except for Maxey thing. So he's like, keep Maxey. He's a young guy. He got talent. He's definitely still got a pep in his step. Mm-hmm. Keep Maxey, but trade Embiid. Trade, let Harden walk. Trade Toby. Trade everybody. We already got rid of Doc, which was, I was calling for it. Others were calling for it. I'm on the keep Embiid, keep Maxey, let everybody else walk train. That's kind of where my mindset is at right now. Trade everybody else. My point for Embiid yesterday when I was talking to my friend was, I've watched that first series. Now, remind you guys, and again, this happens every year, but the truth is the truth. Embiid wasn't supposed to play the Boston series. He's supposed to be out 4 to 6 weeks, but he came back 2 weeks, after his injury, and he played. He had a knee brace on for the first 2 to 3 games. Then for the last 2 games, he didn't wear a knee brace. He was playing on one leg the whole series. I know we don't want to hear that. I know it's like BS, but it's the truth. And we get mad at Phillies fans because we see it every year. Dave said, like you said, last year was the face thing where he broke his face. The year before that was when he got hurt during I forget what that first series was, but he got hurt again, and he was like on one leg again. He's getting hurt these series, and I know, but it's a kind of a give or take thing. I watched that first series with the Nets. The Nets really weren't playing basketball when it came to Embiid. If you look at the series, they were doing him dirty. People were jumping at his knees. He's a big dude, go for a rebound. People can't jump as high as him, so they bump him or they push him or they try to get low to kind of get underneath his, where his legs are at and his knees. And bending your knee that way, falling from that high as a big man is going to hurt you. That's what happens every year. He's bigger than everybody else. He's stronger than everybody else. So the little guy tries to get in there and tries to do something to get his way around him. Even in the Boston series, you know what I mean? Like they really couldn't stick. They had to start.
But that's on him too. Like I was trying to let you finish, but to me that's a BS argument too, because the way he plays, like he's been mad at the media the last 3 seasons because people criticize him for not being down in the post enough, and then he'll respond by saying, "Well, that's not how the game's played. I got to be more versatile, His versatility is a plus for him, but he's too versatile. It's too much around the 3-point line, too much trying to dribble the ball up. Mm-hmm. He needs to, at some point, to be like, I have a mismatch with anybody who sticks me. I think there's like maybe 2 people in the league that can even try to defend him based on their height, weight, athletic ability, etc.
What do you think? Jokic?
It don't matter. The point is very few people that could stick him. Mm-hmm. And the Celtics they had Grant Williams on them and Marcus Smart. They should have been barbecue chicken the whole series. And the knee thing, he had like 5 blocks the first game he came back. He was jumping around just fine. But if you want to play that card of he be getting hurt and this and that, that might be on him too. He might need to get in a more leaner shape. Get lean, lose a couple pounds. I know it's hard because I just know from experience. I'm trying to lose a couple right now.
More.
It's hard. I get it.
Right.
But you are a professional athlete. You get paid millions of dollars. Get one of them hyperbolic chambers or whatever.
Yo, it's a fact though, man.
Buy a hyperbolic.
Buy a chef. Buy a chef in a hyperbolic chamber.
He just looked lazy out there.
Yeah, he loses steam in the playoffs. That's just the facts. He's got to take a look in the mirror this offseason. And if they're gonna ever win a chip with him, he has to be ready to go higher, elevate his game higher when that time comes.
He was definitely frustrated, man. He was definitely frustrated. He was. We had this discussion before, but it's year after year with him, man. It seriously is. And I'm pretty sure he noticed this stuff too. So he's probably mentally drained. Where it's like the first year, you know, you get to the second round of the playoffs, you come up short to Boston. I think was his first when he went to the second round of the playoffs. Then you go against Toronto, the quadruple bounce. Everybody saw that. Then you go up. Last year was the Celtics again. Who was last year that we lost? Oh no, then it's the Hawks year. The Hawks with Ben Simmons passes the ball away. Then last year wasn't the Hawks though. Who was last year that we lost to in the second round? Was it Boston again?
I think it was Boston.
Was it Boston again?
Yeah.
You can't get out of the second round. You lose.
No, the Heat.
Oh, it was the Heat. Yeah, you're right.
It was the Heat last year.
It was the Heat.
Yep.
And then
because they beat Toronto in the first series.
We beat Toronto in the first series. Yeah.
And that's where he got his eye socket hit by
Pascal
Siakam or whatever.
Yeah.
He could feel whatever he want to feel. I mean, part of it is on him. I think the other big part of this discussion
it's hard, man,
is the mistakes that the team has made, letting Jimmy Butler walk.
That's the biggest one.
He's frying right now. Jimmy Buckets. I think he might be the most underrated player in. Did I say this before on the pod?
I don't think
he might be the most underrated player in NBA history for
Jimmy?
real. Just in terms of the respect he's given,
seriously,
and the rankings, but what he's done, he's just tough.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Seriously, and Miami's frying the. I just looked at the score.
Exactly.
Miami's frying the Celtics by 20 right now.
Some of the decisions made by giving Tobias that contract that he got.
Yep.
Nuts. Why would you do that?
Yeah, and Jimmy's famous quote, right? They keep replaying it over and over again when he beat the Sixers. That's what it was, because they beat the Sixers last year, right? Tobias Harris over me. He just kept saying it. Tobias Harris just be reading books, right? He just be posting pictures on Instagram of
Seems
books.
like a nice guy.
Yeah, how about you read a book on how to be a better basketball player?
With the production that he has, he's not worth the money.
I don't get it.
Plain and simple.
Tobias Harris, if you watch the Cruise Control, what's up, bro? You tall, you tough, you look like J. Cole. Read a book on how to be a basketball player, then use that knowledge to be a basketball player. Right? You bigger than half of these guys in the NBA.
No, he don't got it. He don't got no heart.
But where's his heart at? He puts his heart in his books.
He need to go to the record.
He be reading books. Stop reading. Start hooping. Tobias.
Yeah, some people do enjoy reading.
Yeah, but
he don't be like you.
No, listen, I get it. But read when you got the championship trophy next to you and you in your bed and you're chilling with your lady, then you can read a book. But for this point on, it's champion. You got to play like a champion, bro.
He don't got it.
The whole Nets series, he was frying. What happened?
He wasn't really frying.
20 points a game.
That's not frying.
10 plus rebounds a game. He was frying double-double.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Tobias Harris was playing well.
He was weak. He could suck me.
He probably read a book on how to do that.
He weak. Who's the next coach?
The next coach? Sam Cassell.
That's your guess?
Sam Cassell or Nick Nurse. That's what I'm going to head with.
I think they're going with Nick Nurse.
Dick Nurse.
Nick Nurse.
Hey, yo. Benny said I need a Dick Nurse.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut. Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut. I put my fucking dick on your chestnut, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I think they're going with Dick Nurse.
Yo, this pod is getting crazy.
Oh my God.
But Jimmy Butler was the best pair for Embiid. You're not gonna find a better pair for that man.
Yeah, because he does everything that they need in a player to complement Embiid. A guy who you could give the ball to down the stretch.
And he got hard.
Who can create for others or take that big shot. He doesn't back down. He's not scared.
And then on top of that, look at what Jimmy's doing for.
And Harden can be that, but he
want to go to the strippy. Yeah, he want to go to the strippy too much.
Strippy.
I hope he go back to Houston, yeah.
He's want him to walk. Well, I don't think he can, and I don't think he will.
Well, he might opt out of that. He can opt out of that contract.
What contract?
He has his player option.
He already did, or he's gonna.
They said he's gonna. He didn't do it yet.
Yeah, he's definitely opting out.
But that's my thing.
Like a new long term.
Yeah, that's my thing though. Is that he you feel me? He wants to go back to Houston. They treated him like Jesus over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It was all strippy work. It was all wings.
Being a Philly fan is the worst. That's the moral of the story.
Go Eagles, though. You feel me?
Yeah, but even the Eagles lost Super Bowl. Phillies lost
in
the
1
World
year.
Series.
We lost the World Series, the Super Bowl,
Game 7 to the Celtics,
another second round exit from the Sixers
to the Celtics too. On top of that, and our MLS team,
the worst of them all,
our soccer team.
When the Kicks, what's their name?
The MLS, the Union.
When the Union went down, boy, I was inconsolable for like 3 days. I was just listening to AI generated
tears,
R&B music, sad songs.
Yep, dodging bananas.
Being a Philly fan is the worst. Like, every other team has success.
Yeah.
Stupid Boston.
It's bananas, man.
Stupid Miami.
Yeah.
Stupid LA.
I can't believe the Lakers are getting fried like that right now too.
Well, and look, that makes Embiid's MVP trophy look worse. That Jokic is over there frying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's having a good season. Listen, Jokic is having a good playoff run.
We can't have nothing nice. Yo.
He didn't have that same playoff run last year.
Yo, imagine if you went to Game 6 and you bought tickets. You know them NBA tickets be like, for the cheap seats, it'd be like $600.
Yeah. It was
sit
like
in the last row of the rafters.
I remember if you
sit in the lower bowl,
I looked it up.
Spending like a stack.
I looked it up for the standing room at the top of the John, like at the top of it was like $300. Just to stand. And look from the bird's eye view.
Side note, standing room tickets are the dumbest. Why would you pay money to just stand in the arena?
How long could you stand for?
A long time. I used to be a national stand competition champion.
So you
used to call me Stan.
Dave Torres Patella standing.
I used to stand right next to Dick Nurse.
Yo,
I was a standing bull. I stand everywhere, man. I stand everywhere.
Nah, but listen, that
I stand in Arkansas.
You're right though. That had to be a nutty. Like, just imagine spending all that money.
If I bought lower, because first of all, I'm only sitting in a box seat or lower bowl. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm not courtside because my bread ain't that high yet.
Okay.
But once we do another funly with the cruise control, we get courtside seats.
Yeah, we are.
But I'm either lower bowl or box seats. If I paid like $1,200 to get in there Game 6, you know how annoying that would have been to go to a Sixers game, go to any game that you spent mad bread on just for them to lose like that?
Yeah.
All disrespectful. I'd have went down and kicked 7 players in the nuts.
That had to be annoying, man. That had to be...
I'd have got kicked out. Just out of anger.
You can't even lift your leg that high.
Dude, I'll run right down them rafters. When they doing the t-shirt toss. Who
wants a t-shirt?
The t-shirt cannon, I'm just kicking people right in the nuts. Because you know a attendant can't take me down.
What you mean, bro?
Some Muslim lady with a security jacket on, she not taking me down. They always got the worst people working security. Like, how's she gonna take me down? Or some old head white boy?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm socking him. Kick Dick Nurse right in the...
Yo, why is my hip hurting when I laugh?
Now, go spend it. My point is spending money to go to see that debacle in Game 6. That's annoying.
And I'm pretty sure that's not like... I see what you're doing here, David. I see what you're doing. It must be that time. Dang. What's that? What we doing today, Dave? What's that top 5? What's on your mind right here? Huh?
About to check. Listen.
Okay.
About to spit a freestyle over this AI generated beat.
This was the noise that was playing when John threw bananas at David.
Yo, put the Sixers in the hearse. They the worst. Let's go ahead and hire Dick Nurse. I'm gonna get it, split it. Can't quit it. Give me an ultimatum, I won't take it. I can't shake it. Girls gonna see me naked. Then they start to quaking. Cause they scared. Because I'm heavy down there. Plus I shaved all my hair. And I don't even care. I I ain't got underwears on these pajamas, cause you know I'm coming through with the slamma jamma. And you know I got whamma lamma. Yo, Alex ain't bring me a donut, he's gonna make me go nuts. I'ma kick him right in his bone nuts. I hate it. I never wanna debate it. I masturbated. Combining, grinding, everyday finding. It's bad timing. I'm about to make an AI brother cause I hate Devin. And I wish he would go to heaven. Psych hell, cause I don't even care. Put him in a spell.
Dang, man.
Taco Bell.
What did I do to you?
Ugly.
Yo.
You don't even rub me.
Yo, fast forward.
Gave me a massage.
Fast forward this freestyle. I'm sweating out here. And I'm wearing orange. It's about to bleed through. Hurry up, we gotta turn this air conditioning back on.
Let me give myself applause. See, Benny said I couldn't rap.
But that was AI generated rap.
That's true.
He didn't write none of them lyrics.
Damn.
It's giving.
And you never even said what the top 5 was. You just rapped about how much you hate me.
Oh. I think we should do top 5 most annoying events.
Okay. I can rock out with that one.
Top 5 most annoying events. Things that you go to. There's something about them you just find annoying or funny or stupid.
Okay.
Just like I said, going to a sports game that you paid your hard-earned money for just for them to lose in embarrassing fashion. Mm-hmm. That's definitely a good example of one.
Okay.
So, Dev, I won the top 5.
Okay.
In our last head-to-head showdown. So, I'm feeling tired. I got my jammies on and my bonnet.
I'm tired.
So why don't you go first? And I'm going to sleep while you say yours. Because you're losing again this week.
So, top 5 annoying events?
Yes.
Okay.
First one, your birth. I was 5. I was so annoyed.
Coming at number 5 for me.
Boy.
My top 5 annoying events.
Fat baby. Stupid ugly.
When you're arguing with your girl and she throw fruit at you.
Hey,
I'm annoyed.
I shared that in confidence with y'all.
I get annoyed.
I thought this was a safe space.
I almost slipped and fell. All right, for real though. Coming in number 5 for me. Top 5 annoying events. I gotta listen. I think past a certain age, we just gotta stop doing birthday parties, man. I think after a certain age, like I'm hating starting to go to like your 37th birthday party, like.
So wait, your number 5 is adult birthday parties?
Yeah, I hate it. That event, it gets me mad. Like you start running out of themes. Like you old. What are we celebrating? You just turned 37. It's not like, what's up? That's nothing special. We all got an age, right? We all a certain age. 37 ain't got nothing to do with me. What's the theme of a 37-year-old party?
Party.
Just balloons and stuff. Like they stop making balloons that say you're 37 on it. Like unless your girl buy you the 3 and the 7 next to each other. Just stop it. Right?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
There's certain birthday parties I get. 50, right? You turn 50, that's a big moment. You definitely should have a party for it. Even like older, when you're like 70, 80, like I love those parties for the real older people who had lived a long life. You know, baby parties, whatever. Like you got a baby, cool. That's what's up. Birthday time. But 37, I don't know why I keep picking that number, but like anything with a 7 on the end of it. 17, 27, 37, like it's chalk.
So what do you do for your birthday when you hit that age?
Your mom call you, leave a message on the voicemail, your girl buy you a cake, and it's a wrap. Just 2 people. You need 1 person or 2 people to celebrate it with you. People could call you, right? Hell, happy birthday, bro. I know it's your birthday, you know.
No, some people
shout
take
out
their
to
birthday
you.
Very serious.
Get an Instagram shout out, you feel me? You know, get a little post. I'm here with my boo, 27 years on this earth. I love you, whatever. But don't make me come to a birthday party and wear a hat and the theme of the party is red shirt, blue shirt or something like that. And they all got to figure out what shirt you want to wear. And then I got to figure out a present for you too.
You went to a party for an adult and they had cone hats.
The happy birthday Jones. Like
nuts.
We're doing a Hawaii themed in June. We live in Philly. Like what? I can't fathom it. It is what it is. I'll still show up because I love my family and friends, right? I'll still show up to your party. But it could get a little annoying. You feel me?
What you bringing to the party? Slutty brownies?
I'm bringing sluts.
Sluts doing splits.
Open up a cake. Slut. That's my number 5, an adult birthday party.
All right, coming in at number 5 for me, top 5 most annoying events. I'm also stay in the birthday realm.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with a kid's birthday party. Specifically, like those parties that are like for 1-2-year-olds. Get me out of this building. What the heck I want to be doing at a 1-year-old birthday party?
You're not messing with a 1-year-old birthday party?
No, that's the stupid, like, it's literally the stupidest thing ever. I think for that, if the kid goes to like a daycare or something, you invite the parents of the kids at the daycare who the kid kind of vaguely knows, barely, and you just do a bunch of kid stuff, throw like balls on the floor or something like that, and buy cake.
Throw balls on the floor with Dick Nurse.
Buy a cake. Buy some fruit slices or something.
Yeah, throw them.
Okay, Devin. Devin Aaron Cruz.
That's your middle name?
Aaron, yeah.
Stupid, right?
The more you know.
Stupid name.
Yo, I keep laughing my hip hurt for some reason. I'm getting old, man.
Come on, Grandpa.
Oh my God, why does I have this pain?
Yeah, I shouldn't be at a kid's birthday party. I just be mad because everything is little sized. They cut the slices in half a slice.
Are you having?
Now I'm eating an eighth of a slice. So you know I gotta go grab 6 of them. In my head, I'm like, this is only equivalent to 2 adult slices, which is probably a lie. So now I'm, like jeopardizing my health.
Yeah, because we could tell, you care about it.
Drinking all the Capri Sun.
Right.
It's just stupid. Like, dude, leave that. Don't ever invite me to a kid's party is basically the moral of my number 5.
Wait, ain't you?
It's a stupid, annoying event.
You about to your baby's about to turn 1.
Yeah, I'm and she don't got no friends neither, so it's gonna be me and Roz, you.
That's true.
Benny.
Benny's invited?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Because we need somebody to clean.
That's true.
We need somebody to clean up all the
slices.
The small slices of pizza.
The fruit.
That's my number 5.
Kids
sticking to it.
Kids
birthday parties are mad annoying, dumb. Happy birthday, kid. Come see me when this party is tough. When the Nerf guns come out, then I'm coming to that party.
The Nerf guns do be tough. The Nerf guns do be tough. All right, that's a good number 5. I feel you on that number 5.
What you got for number 4, Dave?
Dave, coming in number 4 for me. Man, I gotta, and people might get mad at me for this, but I can't do it anymore, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Graduations, man. I can't, I don't know what it is. And again, might be me. Like, I went through 3 graduations. Mm-hmm. I got to see you go through 3. Davi's gonna have 3. She's getting her, gonna graduate again in a couple years from college. I've been through like friends and families, but like the older you get, like I don't know. I just don't care no more. Like It's the same thing, right? Every graduation, you hear the same jokes. You hear the same. You're getting older. It's a family that's way too loud. It's different cultures in that joint, so everybody celebrate differently. You feel me? Like,
he really hate this.
Right?
Yo, you hate culture, Dad.
Right? Everybody celebrate differently. It's the same thing. Hey, can we save the clapping for after we say all the names? Nobody saved the clapping. Like, everybody be clapping after they family go and walk across the john. Then, like, I be getting mad because, like, all right, I can understand, like you graduate, like, high school, right? Like, something first year of college. If you getting like your 3rd or 4th degree and I gotta go to this joint again and see you already got a degree, why I gotta see you get your 4th one for 3 letters on the front of your name that don't mean nothing? Y'all, I'm getting my GAT on my masters and my clasters. Like, I don't care. Like, you could do that by yourself.
Hate knowledge.
No, get your degree and then just be chilling. Like, I don't want to go to it. That's all I'm saying. Like, once you get a higher degree past like your regular bachelor's and you go and you get another degree, why do I need to go? Why do I need to see that? Why can't you just get it and go? Why do I have to go to this graduation? Right? And then after the graduate, what is it? What is it afterward? And we got to go to this restaurant, or we got to throw a party for you, right? And here goes more stuff. I got to figure out something to get you. And you about to be making more money than me, so get your own gifts. Well, you just got your MBA. Go ahead and get in the MBA then. Like, go do your thing. I just, to me, I'm cool with graduations for like kids, and as you get older, things, you know, those are moments you should be celebrating. Mm-hmm. But past like college, like that first bachelor's degree in college, once you get a little higher up, all right, bro, congrats. Like, that's what you deserve. Just a congrats, a head nod, and just go about your day. Go make that money. I don't want to I don't want to celebrate 5 to 6 graduations for one person. I think that's when it's like, all right, bro, like, I'm proud of you, but just I'm cool off of it. I'm very much cool off of it. I don't know how you feel. It's just me personally. If you got a 3rd or 4th degree, like, shout out to you. I'm proud of you. Stop.
I'm proud of you. Stop. That's a great way to end that one. All right. Coming in at number 4 for me. I'm going to go with chaperoning a field trip.
This is getting like a...
I'm going to go with chaperoning a field trip because...
For kids?
Yes.
I can see where this list is going.
No, but listen to me.
All right.
Chaperoning a field trip is definitely a top 5 most annoying event because you basically are agreeing to watch many other people's kids for like 6 to 8 hours of the day.
You got to do that soon.
And that's terrible. Because every kid, we all was kids at one point. You think when you go on a field trip, it's like free reign to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And now you you basically testing this person to see how much you could get away with while you're on this field trip. And you want to sneak off or you want to do your own thing. You hope they're the cool parent.
Right.
But for me, I can't. It's too many personalities to figure out. Too many kids to keep track of. And then, God forbid, you lose a kid. That's on you. Whole time, you like, I ain't had no control over this kid. Daquan was bugging out from the minute we was on the bus.
Yo, you got to do that. I forgot.
I don't like sitting on the bus with the kids.
Yo, in like 5 years, Dave's gonna have to do this. I want to come back to this episode in 5 years.
Listen, I'm speaking from experience. This was my job. I used to work at a after school program, a nonprofit, and we would take the kids for field trips in the summer. Mm-hmm. It was the worst. It's just too much annoying pressure to have to take care of other people's kids and hope they get back safe and in one piece.
That do be crazy. You got to drop the news to a parent that their kid's not back in one piece.
Yeah, and like,
listen,
for some reason, kids
zoo.
Always got to use the bathroom at different times.
We went to the zoo. I went to go get a churro. Your kid was in the gorilla enclosure. Let's just say he don't got an arm now.
Yeah, like, can you imagine? That's nuts. I can't do it. So that's my number 4 is chaperoning a field trip. It's annoying because it's just way too much pressure. It's not even fun. I didn't have 0 fun on a field trip that I chaperoned for a kid.
Oh, that you chaperone. I was going to say I had many fun on field trips.
No, that's when you have the fun, is when you're the kid.
Right.
But as you're the adult, that's definitely a top annoying event. What's your number 3, Dave?
Dave, coming in number 3 for me. For one of my top 5 annoying events, things that you have to go through. I don't know if anybody has done this before, but I could just envision myself being annoyed with it, so that's why it's coming in number 3. A double date gotta be mad annoying, bro. Listen, a double date is annoying. I never been on a double date. Mm-hmm. I envision it being annoying because, one, it's competition off rip, right? From the minute you walk in, we looking at each other's lay, right? Yo, them shoes you got on is trash. Those not even the real Yeezys. How much them Jones? Those are Walmart Jones. I could tell. Right? Then you look at this girl. Yo, your girl looking bummy right now. You ain't tell her we was going out to a nice restaurant. Right? Y'all start judging each other off rip, right? Then when you sit down, it keep going. Yo, you ain't put your lady seat out for her. You made her open her own. You ain't put her own seat out. That's crazy. Yo, you ordered before your lady. That's crazy. Then you ordering. yo, why y'all getting the cheap wine? Like, yo, bring over the expensive wine. What's your most top wine? Let me get it just the best for my girl right here. Then it's like, let me order the steak. Let me get this. Let me get that. Then you challenging each other. Then it's like, I got the bill, bro. Don't worry about it. Nah, man, don't worry about it. The man's got to fight over who's gonna pay the bill, so you can say you got more money than the other person in front of you. It's just competition, and that's mad annoying. I'm cool with competition, but like during a date, huh?
I said clearly.
During a date, though, and why am I competing during a date? It's just supposed to be having a good time, having fun, doing what you got to do. But somebody always got to do more. Then they got to one up with the boo loving, right? They got to rub noses together. I'll feed you some of mine. You feed me some of yours. Wrap your arm around me as we drink at the same time.
Nah. Don't suck a spaghetti together into a kiss.
That John crazy. Lady in the Tramp, John?
Yeah, don't Lady in the Tramp in front of me.
It's crazy. Then y'all got to get comfortable. Then God forbid the date don't end after dinner and y'all go out somewhere. Now y'all walking to the next spot. Y'all got to be hugging each other and all that. Whoever walks differently or talks differently. It's mad competitive during double dates. I could get mad annoying. And if you ever done it before, listen, shout out to you. You know, I'm whatever. But
the whole concept of a double date,
you can't catch me on one, man.
The whole concept of a double date is it like established relationships, or is it you're dating them for like in the first couple dates, and then I'm dating this person in the first couple dates? So usually, like, is it new relationships or is it established?
So usually double dates, from what I've gathered, is double date is like you're newer. One of the couples is newer, right?
And one is experienced.
And one is more experienced. And then usually the one that's more experienced, they're friends with, like, great friends
they
with.
They kind of wingman it.
Exactly. And then they get the feel of the girl or the guy that their friend is talking to. They kind of schmooze, and it's supposed to be the couple that you bring with you is supposed to be the talkative couple, like the couple that's comfortable talking about anything, that can like kind of handle any situation.
Nah, that's mad annoying.
That's what I'm saying. That's mad annoying. I couldn't do it.
That's mad annoying because don't show me your experience. Like, I don't care. Don't show me how tough y'all are at relations.
Don't show me your experience.
And I can't even eat like myself at the table because y'all judging me, looking at me and all that.
Right.
Like, what if I want to order more bread?
I'll be ordering mad bread, especially if it's garlic bread that they serve in the beginning.
I get mad when they just bring 2 baskets of bread off rip. Because you know we gonna fly through this one. We hungry.
On a double date, you flying through the bread?
Oh, listen. I'm eating bread while I'm looking at the menu. What we thinking for appetizers? This fried calamari? Are you into calamari?
More bread, please.
I'm like, yo, the bread is out already.
Double dating is mad annoying for me. That's coming at my number 3 day.
That's a good number 3. Coming in at number 3 for me in the top 5 most annoying events that I could go to. You know, I talked about the Sixers earlier, going to a professional game that you paid a lot of money for just for them to lose. Mm-hmm. My number 3 is also in the world of sports, but it's going to a kids sporting event. Any kids sporting event. It could be a karate meet. It could be a kids basketball game. I'm talking like young ones. You know, preschool, toddler, basketball.
Who let you have a
or
kid?
Or like a t-ball game. Listen, kids sporting events are the worst because they have no hand-eye coordination. They all discombobulated. They barely know the rules. The parents be taking it way too seriously. I don't got time for this. Is not competitive. It's not fun. Y'all don't got no skill. If I got out there, I'm dominating. 52 points, 52 rebounds, 52 assists. I play better than you. I look better than you. I sex better than you.
To kids.
I dress better than you. I eat fruit snacks better than you. Like, I just can't. I don't find enjoyment out of it. If anything, I find laughter out of it. If I see kids doing ridiculousness, or I always love it when you go to a kids game and one of them just give up, just sit on the middle of the field. That's funny.
Of course, they just be sitting with their legs crossed.
That's or one funny. Just walk away. Just walk away from the game.
Didn't you
go ask their mom to pick them up?
Did you used to be a coach for like little kid stuff?
Nah.
You never coached like little kids basketball or something like that?
Nah.
Oh, I thought you did.
The youngest I coached was like a middle school team, and that was at that same job where I used to take kids on field trips.
That we see the hate. We see where the hate's coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You hated that job.
All this subconscious, whatever. I can't do a kids sporting event because it's no fun. Like, there's literally zero fun to be had at these events. It's just stupid, like uncoordinated kids and all. They don't know how to dribble. Like kids karate. Who wants to see that?
Davey used to do karate as a kid.
I did. I did. Did you, Benny? Let's get that out the way before we start.
I never
Okay.
did karate.
Hiya!
I did. I made it all the way to yellow belt.
Color of bananas. John thought Dave was a fruit ninja. She threw a banana at this.
You really made yourself laugh. Fruit banana? Fruit ninja? Listen, that's my number 3. Kids sporting event.
Shout out to
What you got for number 2, Dad?
That is annoying. Dave, at number 3 for me. I mean, at number 2, I'm sorry. At number 2 for me. I gotta just say, I'm gonna join Dave's realm right here. Kind of join the, younger crowd, but I cannot stand a play that's not done by like professionals. Like I saw one play in my life that was done by children, and that was when we went to go see our little sister do Shrek the musical, right? The Shrek play. That joint was horrible. It was the worst experience of my life. First off, let's just start from the get-go. They overpriced them snacks like crazy at kids' plays, bro. Yo, I went to go get a Snickers. That joint was like $4 or $5. You get a Snickers and a hot dog for like $10 and a can of soda that's warm. So off rip, I'm annoyed sitting in the joint watching this stupid play. Next off, none of the kids is good. One of them got talent. They could play a banjo or something. But other than that, they all regular. They don't got no movement. They can't dance. Third off, my sister wasn't even a big part of the play. She was the big bad wolf. She wasn't even Shrek or anything like that. She wasn't Fiona. She wasn't Donkey. She was just in the background.
That's terrible.
Our sister,
Like if your kid is the tree,
right?
they just a tree in the back.
How you take pictures of that and show it off to your coworkers? We couldn't.
Your kid's standing like this for 3 hours. And in the intermission, they still got to stand behind the curtain. They can't get a drink or nothing. Ouch.
And the worst is if your kid wasn't talented enough to make the play, they'll usher.
Handing out programs. Here's a program.
Here's a program. I couldn't sing, so they gave me the usher job. It's wild.
Walking you to your seat.
I hate it.
I'm just sitting wherever I want. Don't give me an assigned seat at a kid play.
In a nutty auditorium. For what? My kid ain't Leonardo DiCaprio. Our sister's not Scarlett Johansson. Like, she wasn't frying it out there. She was the big bad wolf. She
Play the weakest. Whole time you be mad you don't got good service in this auditorium.
Yeah. And
You want to be on Twitter.
You scrunched up with other parents right next to you because they put adults in a children's theater. So the chairs is for children's. We big as shit in these chairs. I'm big as hell in this chair, all tight with a warm Snickers on my lap because I had to pay $5 for it.
I'll put my coat in the chair next to me. Just so I got somewhere to lean. I'm saving the seat.
I'm tired of it. No more kids plays, unless it's for Sophia.
And kids plays, you gotta if you know a kid in the play, you gotta go multiple times.
That and she wasn't even the big bad wolf for multiple times. She had to switch off. She was a big bad wolf for day 1, and then she was a woodland creature for day 2. Remember, she had to switch off. Like, I can't deal with it, man.
You're right.
I'm done with the plays. I've seen professional plays. Shout out to them. They acted well, could sing, very well choreographed. Not children's plays. I can't stand it. Like high school down, I'm not. Count me out. I'm throwing a banana at you if you invite me. All right, that's my number 2, Dave.
Coming in at number 2 for me in my top 5 most annoying events. I could go listen to Adele sing.
Okay.
I could go listen to Neo sing. Usher.
Okay.
But what I can't do is go listen to a bunch of kids sing from 4th grade. So my number 2 is going to a kid's recital. Now the recitals I'm talking about is the ones that's like school organized and sanctioned. Those are simply the worst thing to ever go to. It's the most annoying thing.
Okay.
And for some reason lately I've been seeing a lot of parents post it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
because it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
Like right now in April, Mayish, people posting their like third graders singing with all their other classmates. It just looks like the stupidest thing to put together. You put these kids together. They come from all different parts of the city, all different backgrounds. You teach them this stupid song that has nothing to do with nothing, but it just got simple words and it like don't got no curses in it. And then you put them up there on stage, and after school they got to sing to a group of proud parents, I guess. I'm not. I can already tell you right now, I'm not gonna be proud. I'm gonna be annoyed that I'm there, wasting my time.
What if she could sing?
It's a bunch of stupid kids. Nobody wants to sing, by the way. There's no kid that's up there like, oh my gosh, this is my dream. I've been wanting to sing, and they got personality. They're all like, what have you done? You know, I can't help it.
Why did you pick that song?
I don't know, because it's a happy-go-lucky song. My heart that I melted, see right through the glass. There's always this big black girl that's like 5'9", 210. She's in 4th grade.
She's tough.
No, it's not. School of Rock. She's whack too, and she really don't want to be there. I'm guessing it's again my turn to live some and learn some. Cause I won't hesitate no more.
Why is
they
that
can't sing. They all monotone.
Why is that a happy?
Get me out of this building. Give me a hot soda, something.
Yo, that song. It's interesting to see what your mind went to. He said, and then my crew don't run.
Because it's always a stupid song like that.
Yo.
Like some just happy, nice song. Put that stupid song out. Sing something tough at least. That's my number 2, man. I'm sticking to it. A kid's recital's the worst. What's your number 1, Dad?
Before I get to my number 1, Dave, Benny, you got anything you want to throw in there? Number 1, something that you get really annoyed by. Maybe was it something that we said already? Was it something that?
Yeah, I have to go with the graduation type thing. I feel like the most annoying thing is when a kid's going from 1st grade to 2nd grade.
Oh, like they changing the room.
Yeah, and they have like a step up.
A stupid
thing.
Random year graduation.
Yeah, they went from the red room to the blue room or something.
Yeah,
like that.
get me out of this building.
Nobody cares.
That's true. Because they it's basically they learned that they went from plus to minus. Their math, they went from subtraction to plus signs. That's basically the graduation. They just learning a different math now at this point. It's caca.
Yeah, it's the biggest waste of time.
It truly is. Like we don't need to celebrate everything. You went to the next grade. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, go to summer camp.
Right.
Go get your clothes, get your book bag, and go to the next grade.
Yeah.
I miss the good old days when you would just go to the next grade and you graduated. What? How many times?
Summa cum laude. Huh? Oh.
Because I had a middle school. End of middle school graduation, a high school, and then college. And also to your point from number whatever that was, the graduation one.
Yeah.
I didn't do my master's graduation.
Tough. I know. We didn't go to nothing.
I'm tough, right?
You're tough.
I did that for you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Because I'm like, I already did the undergrad job. I'm not doing this again.
Exactly. To each his own. ¿Pa qué fue eso? All right. Coming in number 1 for me, Dave. Mm-hmm. Yo, any church event, like anything, any church event, I'm annoyed. Here's why, right? 1, any church event.
Yo, this boy is the devil.
Church. No.
Yo, you a sinner, bro.
Real rat. First off, church, they be trying to make everything church. Like Halloween is Holyween at church or something, right? It can't just be regular Halloween.
We went to a couple
Holyweens, right?
Dressed up as Scream.
With the bloody mask and all that.
That was the funniest part about the church Halloweens is you still have people from the neighborhood coming in with their just they had like zombie guts sticking out.
Murderous costumes. All Lord work.
But you can't turn them away because the Lord would not turn them away.
Right.
Jesus wouldn't do that.
Right. Holy Ween. Second off, we used to have to stay up and do the New Year's event at a church.
Oh my.
We used to stay at church past like 12:01 to say thank you, Lord, for another year, and then go home.
Some of the worst years of my life. Praying in the new year.
That's rough, yo.
I'm trying to listen to my drunk uncle tell me stories.
Yeah, nobody want
old days.
Nobody want to go to that stuff. Then second off, with the church stuff, it's annoying because it's like church is church at the end of the day. So no matter what event you're celebrating, there somehow, some way is going to be a sermon. There's going to be 15 to 20 minutes of singing. There's going to be an offering collection. Like, it's going to be another church day. Just there's an event on that day now.
Right. Like, it could be a church softball game.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, before we start the 6th inning, we're just going to bring Pastor James in. Pastor James, could you just come and pray over this field right now?
Play over this grass.
Why are we stopping to pray for the field?
Every church thing got to have a prayer. Like, we can't just have baseball.
And a little sermon.
Yeah.
You know, while I have everybody's attention, y'all are on teams right now, but we are all on God's team. And you can't get the home base without first going through first base. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter. And then everybody pulls their Bibles.
Somehow you had a Bible pocket.
In your glove. Everybody got Bibles in their baseball glove. Now we turn into 1 Corinthians.
Yeah. I can't stand it, yo. And we used to go through church. We don't do church anymore, but when we were younger, we used to always go to church, and it was the same stuff over and over again. And it just got mad annoying to the point of where it was like, you know, it's predictable. Like, you know what's coming. No matter what event you went to, you know that what was gonna happen, you know what's gonna go on every single time. So I'm just totally annoyed and done with it. Any church event is just, you know what you're getting into, and you know that it's not gonna be what you came there to go for. It's not gonna be about Christmas, it's not gonna be about Halloween, it's not gonna be about what the event is in itself. It's gonna turn into a spectacle. That's why it's my number one.
All right, coming in at number one for me in the top 5 most annoying events you can attend. I'm gonna go with something that's very close to my heart that I actually lived through, and for me, the number one most annoying event that I've ever been to was the birth of Devin Aaron Cruz.
Dang, his number one?
And it's because, look at me now. I got to sit across from you and look at you every day.
This is mean.
Your stupid face, your loose nipples.
Benny, pass me that banana right behind you.
All you have done all day is make jokes about bananas being thrown at me. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. So therefore, as I'm using my number one slot, I could have said any other thing about kids. And I chose to highlight your birth as the most annoying event. Because while I love you and I got love for you, don't think I wasn't annoyed when you came out that womb and I saw you and I'm like, he's just going to torment me the rest of my life.
You was watching? You was there?
Yeah, I was there. I was scarred for the rest of my life. I've never looked at mom the same after that.
Jesus.
And I also helped the doctor. I handed him
the scalpel. Is that your number one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your birth.
I thought he was gonna be serious this John.
I am. That's the most serious one I put on my list. That's why it's number one, dummy.
Well, shout out.
Like I said, I got love for you, but you just annoy me. You know what I mean? Respectfully. That's also my revenge for making fun of my bananas the whole episode.
My bananas. That's the way we stop at the top 5?
Yeah, no, I feel good. I don't feel bad or guilty or nothing. I'm gonna sleep well tonight in my bonnet.
Well, I guess you already know what that was. I'm not giving you a handshake on that one.
Let's step up.
That's been episode 81 here at the Cruise Control. Can't believe it. You already know where to find us at on Instagram at Dev Cruz or Uncle Dev Foo. I'm sorry. Dave is at Dave Cruz 267. Follow the pod
Senor.
at Cruz_Control Pod. Follow us on Facebook, Dev Cruz, Dave Cruz, or the Cruise Control fan page. And if you don't have Facebook or Instagram, you can definitely follow us on YouTube at Cruise Control Pod. Like and subscribe somewhere on this area, like right here. Like and subscribe somewhere in this.
He does that after all these months.
Like and subscribe to the page. Thank you guys for always listening in. Thank you guys for always showing love to the pod. Dave, do you have a song that you want to end it on, or like?
I think it's Benny's turn to take us out.
Oh, Benny, what song you got for us, Benny?
I think we should take it back to that heat that we dropped 2 weeks ago, that Aphrodite.
You want to go back to Aphrodite?
Yeah.
By Rennie, right?
It's pronounced Rainy.
It's night time.
It's freaked out. This was his number one freak song, right? Benny about to go home and get pork. Oh, snap. You can't tell me it's a tennis song. I'm still well known for beauty.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut.
You took me in, you fed me your water.
Episode 81. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you.
It's giving.
I can't take it anymore.
It's giving.
It's easy, you
I
are.
can have this dance tonight. I promise that you won't forget.
We out, man.
I wanna take things slow, put my mind in cruise control.